with Jamie Green. Today I am going to be making a slow cooker soup for you. So it's going to be a chicken and veggie soup. I'm going to be using the chicken that I made on Thanksgiving. And pretty much I'm just going to try to use everything out of it. So we're using the meat off of it. We're literally going to use the carcass as well because the carcass is full of collagen, gelatin, all stuff that's really, really good for you. This is going to be really quick. I've already prepped everything and it probably took me about 10 minutes to prep everything. And my little guy is actually with me right now. He's just in his chair eating lunch. So I just want to show you mamas out there or anyone with a busy work schedule that you can make these meals really quick and easy. You can do it on your lunch break before you go to work, at night, like, you know, whatever you need to do just to, you know, get those healthy meals on the table. It is possible. So what we're gonna start with is the slow cooker. I just put it on for high on 4 hours. So first what I'm gonna do is take my extra virgin olive oil and I'm just gonna put about a tablespoon in the bottom. So I'm just gonna coat the bottom with it. The reason I'm doing that isn't just so things stick to it because it's soup. I mean, I'm gonna be putting a lot of broth in. But what I like to do is put that in the bottom with some spices and let it sit for like just a couple minutes till I can smell it becoming fragrant. And yeah, and it just kind of like heats up my spices, fries them up a little bit, and you'll just get a little bit more flavor. So right here in this bowl, I've combined a couple different spices. I have turmeric because it's extremely good for you. I have thyme leaves, I have oregano, I have a little bit of garlic powder, a little bit of black ground pepper, and I think that's all I have in here. And I'm also going to be adding my Miss Dash as well. So I am going to take this is about a half tablespoon of this, and I'm just going to coat the bottom of my slow cooker with it. Oh, it smells so good, this combo. And then I have taken out, how many garlic cloves did I have? About 6 garlic cloves, like nice big chunky ones like that. I have minced 2 of them so that they're like really fine. So just nice and fine. And then with 4 of them, I've cut them in half. The reason I like to do all this is when they're minced, you're gonna get a lot of flavor out of it, a lot of fragrance. When they're half like that, they'll cook slow and then they'll open up into the soup. So you won't only get the flavor, you'll get all the benefits of garlic. And then I'm gonna throw a couple just whole cloves in there, it's cold and flu season, so garlic's gonna help with all of that. So I'm gonna take 2 of the minced garlic and I'm just gonna throw it in the bottom there. And I can already smell that becoming a little fragrant, which is amazing. So from there, what I'm gonna do next is I'm going to add my broth. And you can make broth homemade, which is what I totally usually would do, but this is a low sodium chicken broth. I just got my husband to pick up because I have a crazy week and I just didn't have time to make broth. So what I'm gonna do, this is 2 cups right here. I'm gonna add that in. And I'm gonna add another 2 cups. My measuring cup only holds 2 cups, so I gotta break this into 2. So 4 in total. And it actually works out to be one of these boxes. It's literally 4 cups perfectly. So just grab one of those and you'll be good. So I'm gonna add another one of those. Then what I'm gonna do is add the veggies that I'm putting in here. So for this soup, I'm not making it a noodle soup, but you totally can. I'm adding butternut squash, sweet potato, carrots, onions, zucchini, garlic. So some different stuff. Like usually your chicken soup is like your celery and just your carrots, but I like to add pretty much as I can in there. And that sweet potato and butternut squash is going to be like the filling part, whereas like the noodle usually would. But I mean, you can make noodles on the side and add it into this. You could make rice or put even rice in your slow cooker and make it like whatever you prefer. So we're going to take this and add that just right in there. I'm gonna take the carcass now and I'm gonna put the carcass in there. And the reason I'm doing this, like I said, it's full of collagen gelatin, so that's sitting in there for 4 hours. You're gonna get all the benefits of that, which is great. And then at the end, I'll just take a ladle and I'll scoop this right out. So I'm gonna make some room for that and put it literally right in the middle of my veggies so that it's easy just to scoop out right at the end. Then I'm gonna add some more veggies on top. Just like so. I'm gonna add the rest of my garlic. So I got 2 full cloves and then 2 that are halved into 4. I'm gonna pop all those in there. I'm gonna take another half tablespoon of this seasoning blend that I made and put it right over the top, like so. And then I'm gonna add my mustache just because I love my mustache and it adds some extra flavor. This is the original blend, which is my favorite for the chicken soup. Any kind of savory dish, this is great for. Then I'm gonna add bay leaves. And if you didn't know, bay leaves are so beneficial for you. I actually just found out that they'll help prevent migraines. So if you're like me, I live in Calgary and ever since I moved here, I get such bad migraines. Apparently bay leaves help. So adding this to your cooking is good to do. So I'm just gonna set 2 of them on each side, just like so. I've also shredded the rest of the chicken that was on that carcass from Thanksgiving. I'm not gonna add this in until later. So what I'm gonna do now is pretty much put the lid on this. I'm gonna let it sit for 4 hours. Once the 4 hours is up and my slow cooker goes on to warm, I'll add this chicken in. So, and I'm actually at work tonight, so I probably won't be here, but I will make a note for my husband to do this. So that's what they'll be having for dinner tonight. Once this is done and I can take a picture of it and let you know how it tastes, which I know it's gonna taste amazing, I will post that at the end of this video. So I hope you guys enjoy this recipe and this soup, and I hope it can help you make a nice healthy meal for your family and something good to enjoy with us going into the cold and flu season. And yeah, fall is here, so it's soup time. So I will be making a lot more soups coming up, so stay tuned and let me know if there's anything else that you guys want to see, okay? Take care.